everybody, and welcome to the Daytona International Speedway for the first Budweiser duel at Daytona. We are not under the lights this season, as I kind of forgot all about that, but I don't care. It's still the Budweiser duel at Daytona, regardless of whether it's day or night. 21 cars looking to set their place on the starting grid for the Daytona 500, except for one driver. The driver on the pole for the Daytona 500 is the number 14 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet of Dexter Black. A rookie put himself on the pole for the Daytona 500 in qualifying the other day. As long as he makes it through this race unscathed without having to go to a backup car or retiring from the race, he will be able to stay on the pole for the 7th annual Daytona 500. Alongside of him is the 21 Motorcraft Ford Fusion of Morgan Henderson. Now, Morgan won the Sprint Unlimited Last Chance qualifier that was actually during the day, so he's got a bit of an advantage coming into this race. Plus, he had a really strong race car in qualifying. So, 21 cars. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get this 10-lap Gatorade or Budweiser duel underway with the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
Command to fire the engines has been given. The cars are rolling off the grid. Like I said, it's going to be a 10-lap race. Anything can happen. This is the first race I've recorded since the passing of my beloved pet. So, I'm trying to get back into the thick of things here, trying to take my mind off everything with races, and I just noticed that Anthony McCurry has his number 61 chase from last season, no, from the season before that, from season 5. And I don't really care. It's just a race anyways. His normal car is already in the field his normal car is already in the regular lineup for the season 7 cars. But doesn't matter. Morgan Henderson, Dexter Black, not in that order, in a different order. Getting ready for the start of the Budweiser duel. The first one, 10 laps. Winner starts third in the Daytona 500, and this race will set the entire inside line for the Daytona 500. So, coming off of turn number 4, with 5 more cars than the Sprint Limited, we're getting ready to get underway. Dexter Black leads us to the line. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Daytona. A very even a very even start for these drivers. The 21 car has the 22 behind him. Ford's on the outside, Chevy's on the inside. More importantly, 3 of the Hendrick Motorsports Chevys in this race are all on the inside. 14 car's got to watch what line he blocks. He's going to go to the outside. That's going to open the door for the Hendrick cars on the inside of John Racer, Elijah Gordon, and Austin LaPlante. Now the 88 of John Racer, moving over from the 5 from last season, he's going to lead the first lap, but here comes the 24 car now to the inside. Looks like possibly going to go 3 wide here, maybe not. Nope, here comes Austin LaPlante. Austin LaPlante now making his return to the series. Here comes Jeffrey Fingai, who was on quite a run last season with the most consecutive top 5 finishes. Off the corner, here comes the 77 Penske for Johnny Gardner, the Penske car down low. The 77 of Johnny Gardner going to take the lead now with Abe Troxel behind him. And Abe pushes him out of line, and here comes the 34. 34 of Abe Troxel, who also makes a return to my series. Down the inside line with help from William Brock in the 13 car on the inside and more. Here comes defending Budweiser All-Pro Series champion Alex May up here through the mix as well. He's fourth on that inside line. Couple of cars back there hitting the wall, scraping the wall. That's just how tight these race cars are today. 13 on the inside row here, trying to get it, but here comes the 41. The 41 of Austin Geit making his run to the front here. You see the 14 car of Dexter Black back here just kind of riding along, trying to stay out of trouble. Here comes Alex May as the cars go 3 wide once again here at Daytona. Look at how close this racing is. 41 car goes to the outside. Ooh, a couple of cars hit the wall, but it's not too big. Look at the 72 car go on the apron. That is legal here at Daytona. He needs to get up on the apron. He's going to lose a lot of positions. He's just riding on the apron. Look at him. Look at the 72 car. 2 tires on the apron, 2 tires on the track. Look at him. He's battling for that spot as Jessica Shelton now goes for the lead in the 02. Shelton with James Silverfox behind her, pushing to try to get going on the inside line. They got the inside line going, the 02. Now the 10 car is cleared as well. Coming off of turn number 4. Everyone seems to be pretty good now. Shelton goes up to block at the 10, and Jessica Shelton locks in here. Looks like the 22 of JT Bryant, who has some outstanding damage to the right side of his race car, probably from hitting the wall. He is kind of fallen back here. So it looks like the previous Daytona 500 winner might be starting 41st in the Daytona 500 if this keeps up, depending on wrecks or not. Morgan Henderson back here, all these drivers just praying. Battle for the lead. Here comes Nathan Hudson in the 6 car. Nathan Hudson in the number 6 Mercedes trying to get up to the lead. Look at the 72 of John Cittadino right behind him. Dexter Black also coming up in the mix. 4 laps to go here at Daytona in the first Budweiser duel. Cittadino going to poke to the inside of the 6 car. Here comes John Cittadino back to the inside. Look who else is coming. The Hendrick cars are coming back on the inside with the 48 and the 88. But you also have O'Neal Baldwin in the 04 car coming up here. O'Neal Baldwin out of his own race team, O'Neal Baldwin Racing. He is up here. Look at him. He's already battling for the lead here at Daytona. O'Neal Baldwin by himself with a little bit of drafting help is going to take the lead on the inside of the racetrack. Oh, the 10 and the 14 car back there getting together. He's in the wall here. 3 laps to go at Daytona as they're 3 wide behind O'Neal Baldwin, which is not good, because that's going to help O'Neal Baldwin keep the lead. If these cars want a shot at winning the Budweiser duel at Daytona, then they got to get up there in single file. The 04 car has quite a lead right now, but that's not always a good thing at this racetrack. He's just trying his best to keep the cars behind him side by side so he doesn't have to worry. O'Neal Baldwin just trying to stay out in front. The last time he was at a restrictor plate track, he won it, and that was at Talladega when the caution came out, and he won it that way. 2 laps to go here in the Gatorade. Excuse me, God, I keep saying Gatorade. 2 laps to go here in the Budweiser duel at Daytona, race number 1. O'Neal Baldwin's got a good lead, but the cars behind him are single file now. That's not what O'Neal Baldwin wants. Oh, there he goes. The 41 car of Austin Geit just made a move to the inside of the 88 car. That's going to drastically help the 04 stay out to the lead. He's got a big lead. The only question is, can he keep it? And here we come, white flag. 1 lap to go in the Budweiser duel number 1 for O'Neal Baldwin. The 41 car is clear for second. He's got help behind him. Single file. The question is, will the 34 help the 41 or will the 34 pull out of line himself? Ooh, the 21 car was thinking about it. Can't do it though. The 34 is trying to push the 41 up there, but can't. Can't close in. The first Budweiser duel at Daytona is going to go to the number 04 Pepsi Chevrolet. O'Neal Baldwin is going to win the first Budweiser duel at Daytona. Now we have the straggler back here, JT Bryant. He's going to watch him cross the line. Here he comes now. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The race is official, and the race is official. I'm not gonna take a picture so I'll be able to set the starting lineup. Alright, let's see. Oh, nope, that is blurry as all kinds of hell. There we go, that's better. Alright, so there you have it. O'Neal Baldwin's going to drive his car to victory lane for the first Budweiser duel. Stay tuned because the cars are getting ready to get pushed on the track for the second Budweiser duel at Daytona coming up very shortly. So we'll be right back with more action here at Daytona. Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway for duel number 2 here at the famous Daytona International Speedway. This is gonna be exciting because second duel race is this will set the outside row or the outside lines for the Daytona 500. Now Levi McIntyre has the second position already locked up in that number 19 machine. However, if he gets caught up in an accident, he will lose that spot if he has to retire from this race. You know, same rules as the first one. Anything's possible. Who's gonna win? 10 laps to decide it all. Let's go trackside.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines fired, cars rolling out onto the track, 10 laps. Who's gonna win? We saw a bunch of lead changes in the previous duel race before O'Neal Baldwin was able to kind of just pull away from the rest of the field. Will we see a repeat in duel number 2, or will we see our first caution in duel number 2? What's gonna happen? Could Levi McIntyre wreck or DNF and give up his second position on the starting grid? The winner of this race will start 4th in the Daytona 500, and then every finishing position after it, unless you're Levi McIntyre, will start on the inside row or on the outside row. So, question's gonna be, who is gonna win? Trent Dunham on the outside. He qualified 4th overall, so that puts him 2nd in the Budweiser Duel at Daytona. Here we go. Joe Gibbs teammates. Joe Gibbs teammates, Chevrolet teammates. Here we go. The green flag is out and the Budweiser Duel starts now. Race number 2 starts now. The Joe Gibbs teammates were going to be 1, 2, and 3 until the 11 pulled out of line. Here comes Benjamin Miles down the inside line looking for first place with the help of his teammate Daniel Geip on the inside. A couple of cars up into the wall back there. Oh, we have an accident! We have our first caution of the day. Couple of cars back here get involved. They include Seth Cole, Dylan Poteet, Charles Jackson, and the number 20 of, I believe that's Antonio Martinez. I'm just gonna double check. But caution is out for the first time today here in the Budweiser Duel number 1, and leading them to the line is gonna be the 95 of John Arndt. Oops. Whoopsie daisy. As these cars begin to slow down. As these cars begin to slow down, Antonio Martinez, I was correct. Okay, cars begin to slow down. We're going to go take a look and see what happened to bring out the caution for the first time today here in Budweiser Duel number 2. We'll be right back. Alright, so this is what happened to bring out the caution for the first time today. You see Dylan Poteet up on the high side trying to get a good run. He balances off the safer barrier down into the wall, comes down across his teammate's nose, hard into Charles Jackson, and the 20 car was just an innocent bystander through the whole thing. So you got Seth Cole back here, got the 31 of Dylan Poteet, 2 Tweenix cars, and 2 Joe Gibbs cars, all involved in this 4-car accident here at Daytona. You see, technically at this point, the caution isn't even out. I think it's when Seth Cole or Dylan Poteet slide back up the racetrack. No, right there. That's where the caution comes out. It was right here. So a 4-car accident takes place here at the Daytona International Speedway that brings out the first caution. Let's go back up for the restart and see if any of these drivers will be going to a backup car. Welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway, where we do have 1 car retired, and that is Seth Cole, the number 30 Tweenix Racing car, BioShock Chevrolet out of Tweenix Racing, has retired from the Budweiser Duel, which means he will go to his backup car, and even though he's gonna finish last anyways, he will have to start last in the Daytona 500. We're getting ready to go back to green. We're going to take you through your top 10 real quick. John Arndt leading, Emily Anderson in 2nd, Stuart Gratton 3rd, Sam McMillan in 4th, James Qualls in 5th, Benjamin Miles in 6th, Daniel Voiles, the Sprint Unlimited winner, in 7th, Daniel Geip in 8th, Charles Sanford in 9th, and Levi McIntyre in 10th. Here we go, getting ready to take the green flag to go back on the way. Green flag is out. 4 laps to go in the Budweiser Duel. The 5 car went to the outside. That's a big rookie mistake on the 5 car's part, because now everyone's going to go by on the inside. Ooh, the 95 drifted up. John Arndt, I don't know why he drifted up. Here comes 2 Fords on the inside. Stuart Gratton and Sam McMillan in the 9. He's got Toyota Power behind him from Joe Gibbs, and then Mercedes from Nathan Hudson's race team. 2 of them, actually. They're together. The 70 and the 26 car. Teammates have found each other here at Daytona. Boy, it's a big group of cars on the inside row. Nine car looked to the outside, but no one went with them. 3 laps to go. The 17 car up the high side. Now here comes the 11 down the inside. Benjamin Miles coming down the inside. The 70 car actually got pushed 3 wide by his teammate Daniel Voiles. He got pushed 3 wide. Now Voiles is going to get stuck in the middle line as the 11 car is going to have his teammate now come to the inside. To the 18, which is the 11's teammate. Daniel Geip coming to the inside here is right behind the 11 car. Now he's going to go to the inside. He dove to the inside there. Good run. Now they're going to hang the 11 car out to dry on the outside line. Oh, possible 3 wide. Look at Charles Sanford come up into the mix. Look at Villanueva going to go to the outside. Now she was going to try to cut down the inside, but Voiles is there. Daniel Voiles getting another shot at this. 2 laps to go here in the Budweiser duel number 2. Levi McIntyre looking to make it possibly a shot for the lead. Sanford now with the lead. His teammate Shelton finished okay in Budweiser duel number 1. But here comes Levi back to the inside, coming to the white flag. Daniel Voiles won the Sprint Unlimited. Can he win this? Can he win the Budweiser duel? White flag, 1 to go here at Daytona. John Arndt's gonna push the Mercedes, but the 19 is still leading. Levi McIntyre still leading the race here at Daytona. Levi gonna go to the outside, the 26 car thinking about it too. He possibly there. Nope, he's thinking about it. There goes the 26 car. He's thinking. He's trying to look underneath them. The 19 car is able to hold off the 26 car possibly. Here comes the 26 of Voiles. If he can just turn his car lower, I don't think he can. Coming out of turn number 4, Levi McIntyre is going to win Budweiser duel number 2 at Daytona as they scramble across the line. As you see Charles Jackson and Dylan Poteet back here, the 20 car is going to limp home. But Levi McIntyre, I thought for sure was going to lose that going into turn 3, but Daniel Voiles was able to keep second, I don't know how, from John Arndt, and he just could not get to the inside of the 19, and Levi wins the race. He won the last race of the season, and he wins Gatorade Duel number 2, so that means that even though he won, he still starts second, and everywhere else behind him will start just like that. So that means Voiles will start 4th, Art will start 6th, Sanford will start 8th, and so on down the list. Levi going to take an honorary victory lap here at Daytona as he wins Gatorade Budweiser duel number 2. Now I will do this. As you see, Seth Cole the only one to retire. I'm going to now take a picture of the finishing results for duel number 2. Now I'm going to check and make sure that's not blurry. And it's not, so that's good. Alrighty, so, as you've seen it, Levi McIntyre wins duel number 2, and O'Neal Baldwin won duel number 1. So that's 2 duel races down. All that's left is the Daytona 500. Be hyped for that, as that's going to come very, very soon here for the Budweiser All Pro Series. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me for this race. I'll see you guys for the Daytona 500. This has been Michael Norman, the voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series on the NNS Series Sports Channel, where offline racing's at its best. And I'll say, until we meet again.